Hello everybody, Average Gamer here, and welcome to we'll talk about the Inner Sphere Light Mech overview. So this is just a discussion about the light mechs in overall view when it comes to the Inner Sphere. And then the next episode obviously is going to be the clans. So the way I look at them is completely different. That's the reason why I want to do them differently. Because clan mechs, no matter how the mech is, you can always modify them and change them. So what I want to talk about is which mechs I prefer to do what with. So what I wanted to talk about first was the brawler, the guy that I like to brawl with the most. So the guy I like to brawl with the most is down here. It's the Wolfhound. For me, this is the quintessential, right now, available, personally in my eyes, a brawler for lights, just for hunting and killing other lights. It's got fast torso twisting. It's got an okay engine. You can upgrade it from where it is out of the box to make it a little bit more deadly. It's got max armor out of the box. And lore-wise, that's what it was done. It is meant to hunt and kill other mechs. Now, for fighting defensive actions, so say, for example, if I'm fighting community warfare, and it's our job to defend, one of the things I like to do is take out an urban mech. I love urban mechs for defending, because you can put on a massive AC-20, and just sit there and just lay waste. And you're just so tiny that guys actually have a hard time hitting you. You'd think it'd be kind of funny, but someone hits you with that AC-20, and you're expecting an Atlas or pretty much anything else, right? You're not expecting to look to see an urban mech half the time in community warfare with an AC-20 sitting there firing an AC-20 at you. It doesn't have that much ammo, but it can put a lot of rounds downrange, and you can use it to spot. I use mine as almost like a mobile turret to help defend the base, basically. I'll drop it in like somewhere in the middle of the match where we know one of the gates are down. I'll position myself near the gate, and that's what I'll use myself as. And it kind of gets entertaining sometimes when you're under ECM, because the other guys don't know what's shooting them. They just see that AC-20 round fly by and hit somebody, and they can't see you. So it gets kind of entertaining. What I like to use for scouting is a Spider or a Raven, mainly because of their speed and their agility. They can't put that much weapons on them, but in my eyes, they're really good for scouting. They're really good for getting into the flanks of an enemy and trying to see where the guys are, calling in artillery strikes, air strikes, putting up UAVs. But also in conjunction, we're going to scroll up here a little bit, for sniping. I also do like the Panther. Specifically, I believe it's the 10P. Yeah, it's the 10P, yeah. Putting a Gauss on the 10P. Get very entertaining nonetheless. That 35 tons, it's very good. Unfortunately, you can't put a Gauss rifle on a Raven. At least I haven't been able to yet. I mean, you'll have to strip down the armor and whatever. I'm thinking about doing that actually to my Hugin. Mainly because it has, or not my Hugin, which one has the ballistic quirks that I'm looking at it? None of them have ballistic quirks? Okay, I might not actually do that then. I thought for some reason the Hugin had ballistic quirks, but only has missile quirks. I'll have to remember that. So, for example, the 2X here with its ECM, or not the 2X, I think it's 3. Yeah, it's 3L. Sorry, I do just how the setup is here. 2 ER large, a Guardian ECM, usually an advanced zoom module, and I'll skirt around the outside and do some sniping with the 10P Gauss rifle, about 4 tons of ammo, and an advanced zoom seismic just to make sure that I'm okay, no one's around me, and there you go. For Conquest and Domination, and for the upcoming tournament, there's 2 mechs here that I would prefer to use to help capture. The Locust, because it's very fast, it's easy to take down, which is my big problem with it. As per lore, it's quintessentially, it is the scout mech, right? So in this game, I think it's pretty much the fastest with the Jenner. So what I usually do, is usually a Jenner, but I'm actually going to be running a Locust, possibly if I'm going to be the light pilot. It's going to be a Locust with a capture module, and advanced zoom, and probably just one large weapon. That way I can snipe from far away if need be. If the guys need long range support, which I mean the Locust is not its thing, right? It's for scouting mostly. But the plan will be to run a Pirate's Bane, using that energy range and cooldown mod, and so using like an ER large, using the ECM. Then also having an advanced zoom and a capture module to help capture those points as fast as I can. Also get in it, because apparently if round 1 and round 2 are ties, so if round 1's won by one team and round 2's won by another team, from what I understand, is round 3 might be theoretically a domination map, in which case a Locust is perfect for that because you just run right in and do a capture. Same with a Jenner. Get that XL engine in there, get in there as fast as you can with a capture, a heavy weapon, and an advanced zoom. These guys are good for capturing and scouting. And then last but not least, brawling still to this, is still pretty good for a commando and a fire starter. Still like that for brawling, more as secondary brawlers or support. A lot of the times the commando will throw in like LRMs or something like that onto it, just to kind of give it that like two fives or something like that. To use it as more of a support medium. And then fire starter, gotta put flamers on it. It's a fire starter. Throw a couple flamers on it, run it with another light, because we'll be running obviously the two rule. So you get a fire starter and a Locust, or a fire starter and a Jenner, and or actually probably fire starter and a Locust, because the Locust has the ECM. Get in there and use the ECM to cover. Use the Locust as with a couple small pulse on the fire starter plus some flamers, and there you go. You're laughing. But so anyways, that's my theory about everything. Like I said, most of the stuff I use is because it's lore based, right? Like, okay, you can do it however you want. You can build a Locust to be a brawler if you want, a fire starter to be a long range sniper, a commando to do whatever. Anyone pretty much do anything. I like to build them and kind of role play a little bit, right? So if lore says this, I like to play the mech as that. So that is my look at the the overall looks at the light mechs for the Inner Sphere. As I said, just my little point of view. Anyways, see you guys next time.